Alright folks, welcome back to Duty's Daggers. We got an unboxing today, one that's completely sealed. I have not been in it at all. I'm really excited about this one. This is something different than what I usually buy. Something a little different, and it was completely an impulse buy. I saw that it was in stock, and I really just didn't even think. Sorry if you can hear the AC unit in the background there. It's gotten real hot here. And I put the AC unit back into my window in my bedroom to give myself some relief. That's right. In California, houses do not come equipped with AC. So if you want it, you got to buy a little unit and put it in your window. Oh baby, look at that. Is that a microtech box? What? Oh my goodness. Oops. Microtech. I haven't bought a microtech in a long time. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. I did buy a Stitch a while back. This is a knife I have honestly never even handled. I hope it's good. Ordered from a new website too, Sharp Things OKC. Had never heard of them before, but they looked legit, and they were. Here we go. Look at that turquoise, baby. Oh, that's beautiful. The LUDT Gen 2. So the LUDT has been around for a while, but this is version 2. This is a new version of the LUDT. It's a, ooh, look at that backspacer. Damn, dude, that's sweet. Pretty thin blade stock too. This should be pretty slicey. This is more of like an EDC style knife, you know? Maybe one of the most EDC-ish knives from Microtech. You know, let's go ahead and fire it. Oh, baby. Haha. I like this. I like this. I got the Tanto one. I actually, I kind of like to look at the drop point a little more, but this was what was available, and I do kind of like it. It's not like a straight edge here. It's got a little belly, so it's almost like just a drop point with kind of quick belly up to the tip, and the tip still drop down too, so I think it'll be a pretty useful blade shape. Okay, let's get a feel for this thing. Nice and thin behind the edge. Gets thicker up here at the Tanto, but not too much thicker. Thick enough to have a nice sturdy tip though. 524 L Underwater Demolition Team. We have this kind of grippiness right here. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. People were saying it was like skateboard grip tape, but it's not actually as grippy as that, which I'm thankful for. I wouldn't want it to be as grippy as a skateboard. That's not great. The clip is sitting right on top of that texture though, so I'm wondering if that's going to be difficult in and out of the pocket. I guess we'll find out down the road. The clip looks interesting. Man, that backspacer is so cool, dude. I really like that. This is a cool looking knife, man. The fire's really nice. Really nice. Yeah. Zero blade play too. Completely locked up solid. And I have very limited experience with out the side automatics. I've only owned a handful, maybe 3 total. At least in this, like I have a runt and stuff, but I mean like full size. And it seems like all of them, if I wanted them to fire like as hard as they could, I would always have like a tiny bit of blade play. And then when I would tighten that out, the action would feel kind of lazy when it was flying out. But not this one, man. rock solid lockup, and this thing is firing. Love that. We got huge hardware everywhere. I love the big hardware that Microtech uses on their folders, like on the Stitch also. They have these big-headed screws. It just looks more kind of, I don't know, industrial and sturdy and heavy duty. Got a little bit of a ramp. It's kind of an interesting overall design. Like the blade is almost like set up from the handle a little bit. It's kind of odd. But that creates a little bit of a thumb ramp right here. Choke up spot is absolutely there. It's kind of, you know, it could be a little more comfortable, but it's definitely there. This is probably where I'd grip it for cutting cardboard, you know, so you don't slide in here and the cardboard get caught in the choil. Speaking of the sharpening choil, it looks nice, man. It starts to get thick, like right about there, and the edge termination's way down here. So that's pretty good. Is it sharp? Oh yeah. Man, when I got my Stitch, my manual Stitch, that thing I think was the sharpest knife I've ever gotten from factory. It was unbelievably sharp. This doesn't feel quite as sharp as that did, but it's still very sharp. It's biting into my fingertips. Perfect. I like the fuller too. I don't think the old one had that. Kind of, you know, it doesn't serve really a purpose for flicking, but it's just there aesthetically. Let's take some measurements here. What's the blade stock thickness? 124 thousandths. Yeah, that's pretty thin, man. Behind the edge, we've got 12 thousandths. Awesome. Up here, same. And then up here at the very tip, the Tonto tip, we're at 22 thousandths. So it definitely thickens up toward the tip, which is what you want with the Tonto. And really any tip, really. Usually it'll be thinner here and then thicken up toward the tip, just so you don't break your tip off. You know. I think this thing's going to perform pretty good, man. You know, even though it is a Tonto, it's going to kind of act like belly when we go to cut like things down on a surface, like the rope and stuff like that. You're going to be able to get the tip down and then rock back and pinch that material between the edge and the surface. Kind of, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I like this, man. You know, I'm traditionally not really a huge side opening automatic guy. There's a reason I don't really own very many. And it's because they're just generally not quite as fun as a manual knife. Because there's only one thing you can do, and that's push the button. And that's it. Then you have to reset it, and you can push the button again. There's no flicking, there's no swinging it shut. There's no top flipping, no regular flipping, no reverse flicking. It's just like, it's just a button, you know? But I do understand and I do get that they're cool, you know? They're just inherently pretty cool because it's an automatic. It's kind of just neat. You know what I mean? This knife is actually illegal in my state to carry. So, I'm not going to be carrying this out and about. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how I like it. I might carry it and just realize that I'm not really into it. So far, though, I don't see anything I'm going to dislike, really. Ergonomics feel pretty good. The only thing I can foresee possibly is this clip. But it's not that tight, so it might be fine. This clip riding on the texture there. It's really not like a skateboard texture at all, and I'm really happy about that. It's more of like a rubber, a textured rubber. You guys know like that squishy stuff that's on the ground in playgrounds sometimes? It's like a smushy, rubbery thing. It almost feels like that. So, that's cool. Big old lanyard hole. And this knife, I was going to say it might look good with the lanyard, but maybe not. Maybe a black paracord lanyard. Yeah. Anyways, I like it. I really dig this turquoise color too. I think that's really what sold me when I first laid eyes on it on the website. I was like, man, that thing pops. Awesome. Well, I'm an auto guy now, folks. Cut test coming soon. We were absolutely going to cut test this baby. That's it. Thanks for watching, folks. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think it looks good? Do you think I'm going to like it? Do you think you would like it? Do you own one already? Whatever. And I will see you soon. Later.